Alright, so we're checking out this magnetic wireless charging stand from this company called iNew, and I did a review on their power bank some time ago. It's right here, 100-watt power bank. Very good product. I still use it, and it's pretty small for the amount of capacity it has. I'll link that in the video description in case you missed that video. But yeah, you get in the box here, you get the charging stand with a, I think it's a 3-foot cable, USB-C. You get the little manual, and you get the little 15-watt charger, USB-C out, and you can read the specs there. I think it runs off of 9 volts and 2 amps is what this charger runs off of. This is the Qi 1 standard. There's in the same link in the description if you want the Qi 2 version of this one, which is still 15 watts. You can get that. Just check the link. I think it's about $10 more expensive than this one. So the reason I got this, I have a wireless charging stand already, but this one has a fan, and when I did my testing, it does in fact cool the phone down. So obviously this MagSafe standard is like mostly for iPhones, but I have an Android phone here. This is an S25 Ultra with one of these MagSafe cases, and you can find these on Amazon. There's tons of them. I'll put a link in the description for just MagSafe case on Amazon. You can search through that, or you can put in MagSafe case and then your phone name, like S25 Ultra, and then you'll get a bunch listed on there. But basically it has that little magnetic ring on here so that it can just pop on the stand, and it stays on there pretty good. And you can also rotate it. It will go horizontal as well, so pretty nice on this one here. And on this particular phone, on my other wireless charger, I would get temperatures that were pretty high, 102, 103 Fahrenheit, so it would get pretty warm, and that's generally not good for the battery or the phone in general. So I was looking for a solution that would have a fan that would charge it a little bit cooler. So when you turn the fan on, which you can turn off by the way if you don't want to use it, but obviously I bought this because I wanted to use a fan. I got temperatures down in the 94 to 95 degrees Fahrenheit, so roughly 7 to 8 degrees Fahrenheit cooler, and not much warmer than just when I was charging it on the USB-C wired charging. Obviously this little pad here, the wireless charging pad that's inside the phone, does get warm when you use wireless charging, which is why this fan is really nice. It does have an LED on here, which I'll power it up and I'll show you. You can actually turn this off by just pressing this button here, and that'll just turn off the fan if you don't want to use it. And there's also an LED that pops on when you pop the phone on here, and it'll indicate that it's charging, and it's really, really quiet. So let me go ahead and plug this in. Okay, plugged it in, got a little light there. It says it's got power, and then when we put the charging device on here, you can see that the charging indicator's turned on. Got the light over here, and I can barely hear the sound of the fan myself. And I did try and record the audio on my microphone earlier, but you can't hear it for some reason. It's too quiet. But you can definitely feel a little bit of airflow here. And while this is charging, it does keep the phone cooler, as I showed in the thermal camera images I showed earlier. The light will turn off after about 60 seconds. So you can see the light there. Eventually it'll turn off, but the fan will still go. But if you don't want the fan running, you can just press the little button here and that'll turn the fan off. But obviously for my purposes, I want the fan on, and that's why I'm making this video and why I got this product. Now the other thing that's cool is you can actually pop this disc out, so it just pops out like so. And we'll just go ahead and unplug it from the wall adapter, and then all the cables can come through. And this is basically it's just like a soft rubber plastic that holds this in, and it's just a plastic on this outside. So if you just want to use this by itself, say on like on your nightstand, but you don't want it on the charging stand, you can just lay it flat on the desk like this, and of course the magnet still works. And that's one of the cool features about this one. You can use it either flat or with the stand if you want to. It's kind of optional. And the stand itself is really nice. It's a nice solid base here on the bottom, and it's like an anodized aluminum. It's very strong, and it just overall looks really nice. So anyway, I'll link this in the description if you guys want to check it out. I thought it worked pretty well for me and kept the phone cooler, which is the whole point of getting this product. And I'll link it in the description if you guys want to check it out, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.